part of that is part of what they're doing, the Republican Party, to try to, and I would think this is mostly just to obfuscate, but it's also to kind of rile up some of their more bigoted members of their base, right? Which is, well, do you like Social Security? You don't like that I'm cutting it? We'll focus on this. We're gonna hate on these people, and that'll make you feel better about me cutting your Social Security. It's kind of what they're doing. But like that's the big target for the last few years has been the transgender community, which is, I mean, can you pick a more marginalized community in this fucking country? I mean, and we're gonna hate on them more. I mean,
Yeah, like why are you going to spend your energy picking on them?
I know.
Even if you don't like them,
Yeah.
which doesn't make sense to me anyway. But even though that's where it's coming from, why are you putting your energy there?
Well, I mean, it's just a lot of it is but it's a distraction too. It's a good way to rile up their base. But they've been attacking, especially the trans and the gay community to a degree too. So a lot of states have passed bills against transgender people in sports or using bathrooms. They conform to their gender, right? It was Arkansas passed the law that if your kid is transgender, you can't do any treatment, any medical treatment recommended for that kid. You have to go through whatever program they want to do instead of whatever the American Medical Association, the American Psychiatric Association, the Pediatric Association. Instead of going through them, you got to go through whatever Arkansas wants you to do, which is probably going to be torturing a kid. But I mean, it's gotten bad. So in Tennessee, they've been pushing some of this, and they passed a ban against drag shows in Tennessee recently, which is, I mean, I'm sorry, the people are always decrying.
I don't want to be spending my time in any states that I can't see
do a drag show. Yeah, but this is my point. Is like, so
that's the best theater ever.
Yeah.
Seriously.
But yeah,
good costume, good lights.
Well, A, it's a waste of legislative time and money and tax money. But B, it's, the people that are decrying freedom all the time are the ones that always try to take your freedoms away. Right? No, you can't take your kids to the doctor you want. No, you can't get an abortion. Oh, drag shows? Nope, you can't have those anymore. It's like, come on, guys. But the lieutenant governor in Tennessee, who he voted for banning the drag shows. Well, some things have come out about him, and it seems like he might be sort of thinking about maybe kind of sort of changing his mind after this little expose. It'll be funny. So this is one of the guys that voted against it.
What do you hope comes out of this?
Well, I think they'll be a lot more careful about using social media.
Amid a sudden uproar over his provocative social media interactions, Tennessee Lieutenant Governor Randy McNally sits down this afternoon to answer Phil Williams' questions about the controversy.
So, shortly after this guy votes to ban, he's an anti-LGBTQ politician. Shortly after he votes for banning the drag shows in Tennessee, he gets caught on Instagram talking to a lot of young gay men. Oh yeah, some of it gets pretty graphic. So let's see how he responds to these questions.
Still have value.
In a legislative session dominated by bills outlawing drag shows in public places and targeting gender care for the trans community, Tennessee Lieutenant Governor Randy McNally finds himself facing accusations of hypocrisy after a progressive site unearthed his social media interactions with a 20-year-old gay model, among them provocative posts that were liked by the 79-year-old Republican, including one where the young man doesn't appear to be wearing clothes. When people see these posts, what should they take away from them?
Well, I don't know that they should take away a whole lot.
In an exclusive interview, McNally described how he...
Of course, don't take anything away from this.
befriended the young man first on Facebook, then on Instagram. Among the posts, this close-up of the young man's backside, McNally responded with 3 red hearts and 3 on-fire emojis, along with a comment, "Finn, you can turn a rainy day into rainbows and sunshine."
Just,
Oh,
That's right.
wow.
Wow.
Okay.
He's married too. I think he's a great.
Did he want to ban the drag shows because he didn't want people knowing what he was doing at them?
I don't think so. I don't know about that.
The theatrics.
Well, I mean, he's obviously
Crazy.
closeted homosexual. I mean, it's kind of. I mean, 18-year-old boy sends me a picture of his ass. I'm kind of like, no, thanks. I appreciate it. Appreciate the thought, but
Something little or what? Oh my goodness.
well, I don't know. Look, I have a couple points on this. I mean, you're an 80-year-old guy. I mean, look, he's an adult. The model in the photos, he's an adult. Was an adult when this happened too, right? Nobody is doing anything illegal here. Honestly, none of this should or would really be a big deal, except for this guy is anti-LGBTQ.
Right. Nobody on Earth would care. Well, actually, maybe
Some people might, but who gives
really,
a shit?
for the most part, who would care? Except that he's obviously made a big stink about having the opposite position from that in the past.
Yeah. I mean, if he was liking female models on Instagram, no one would really say much. Right.
They might say pretty old man, but
Yeah, it might be saying it's a little creepy, but because your age, but that would be about it. But yeah, no. So this guy's watching. Look how red his face is. Looks like the villain from Dune, like he's about to pop. He's having a hard time here.
that, I try to encourage people with posts and try to, help them if I can.
Were you trying to help this young man in some sort of way?
Just basically trying to encourage him.
There was also this post where the
To
man
show
said
his
he was,
ass.
quote, "not a whore, but a hoe. One is a slut, the other is a prostitute," adding, "I'm the one that gets free weed for giving," then a reference to
Forgiving head. Is what he said. Free weed, forgiving head.
freaking sunshine and rainbows.
Well, it is sunshine and rainbows. I'll give him that too.
Oh goodness. Oh gosh, that was so good. That made my day.
Oh my god. Three
Yeah.
heart emojis and 3 fire emojis for that one.
That was thick.
Or as the queens might say, I'm gonna give it 2 snaps and an around the world.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna wait. So he likes this post about getting free weed for head, or giving free weed for head, and this was his response. So I mean, this gets bad. He botched this whole interview.
a sexual act, and it was liked by Lieutenant Governor McNally.
Yeah. I don't know that, a lot of times on people's posts, you see the name and you see what they've written and you just press the button that says like.
So you didn't read that post?
I don't recall reading the part about the weed. I know that.
The parts about sluts and prostitutes were totally fine. It was the weed I didn't notice.
Yeah, giving head, but the weed, I didn't see that part. That one skipped right by me. Yeah. Plus, I love he does you gotta go the Bill Clinton, Monica Lewinsky. I did not have relations with that woman. He's trying that whole bit, and it's like, dude, we know that doesn't work. I mean,
it did not work when the Democrat did it. I don't know why you would think it's going to work when you do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when Bill did it, we all knew. We were like, oh yeah, he nailed her. So sure. That's what's going on in Republican land. Not a ton to do with finance other than the Social Security stuff, but these guys are all kind of against Social Security. They all want to cut back that in Medicare, which would be really devastating to, I mean, what, 60 million Americans just overnight. But yeah, so that's them. They're busy talking to guys who suck dick for weeds. So 2024, everybody, Republicans. That's their new motto. Well,
again, if you are interested in registering as a Democrat, please see the link below.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, well,